I really need to switch my song. Okay, it's back. Just keep spinning the wheel. Nope. See if there is. And yeah, I am back in college right now. Back in my dorm room. So expect less of
got some extra chips in your pocket or on your shoulder? Indulge yourself at the casino store, where the latest fashions are available.
On schedule, I guess. But more on schedule? I don't know. Either more or less on schedule, I don't know. Well, at least I got the cash, so that's good.
Just need a second.
Let's got the cash. Let's got some cash.
How can I help you?
Saying the goods bonus. I'm not sure. What weeks do I got here? And yes, I know I have been doing the same, mostly same title. Most because I honestly don't know what to call it. I forgot my fucking Halloween. No, not to complete Halloween, but what's over here? What's this car? Never trade the coast on this. See, it's one of the cars by one pony. Never fucking touched it again. Is this pony here? This week's... Oh, holy shit. I've had the first almost 4 minutes. I got 3 people watching, holy shit. That's a new fucking record. Although that probably wasn't one set. Let's check foreclosure. For some reason, I'm just gonna turn the line. Just gonna see if anything on sale. MC Clubhouse. No.
That's crazy, man. No shit.
Auto shop. Nope.
Alright, man. Smooth ride. Catch you later.
Nightclub. Nope. Benfolk's office. Nope. Salvage yard. Nope, not on sale. Arcade. Nope, not on sale. Even if there was, I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy this one even if it was on sale. Wonder. Apartments? Huh. Yeah, there's 3 apartments on sale. Huh. Yeah, would be a good time to buy a different apartment. But I don't really use the hill apartments. That's cheapest. I thought it would be a high end somewhere. This one looks as mostly high-end apartments. Yeah, it's high-end apartment because the garage is not on sale, so it's mostly apartments. Huh. I already own a stove house, so I'm fine with that one because I'm not fine with this one. So yeah, I can probably buy a cheaper one. So about... I want to check properties first because you gotta check war stock first. War stock, cash and carry. Should I buy it? No, I'm not going to buy the truck, which I had money for. Let's see what is on sale in war stock. Because, well, for me, anyway, war stock is the only vehicle I'm saying give a shit about. Price-wise. Prices and shit. Don't see anything yet. Keep in mind, I want to probably buy a Mogul, but not. Mogul, how the fuck it's pronounced. Looks like the half track's on sale. Oh, so we need to check all elephants.
What up, homie?
Oh!
Can't wait
The
to see
South
Wizards
is
play.
the Savage
Gonna
on
be a
there as
good
well.
game for sure.
Nice, nice. Okay, that sounds like a good buy for the Savage anyway. Half truck is also a good purchase because, you know, peaceful for you know, has a has, you know, the sidings on it, so it blocks any kind of fire. And from what I've heard, that if there's a driver in it, you can survive explosions on the back. But if there's no driver, from experience, you will fucking die. So... And two... First off, auto shop. But now it's gone, and so is my ability to drive great. So is my ability to fucking drive properly. First, I'm gonna see if there's a podium car that I bought myself. But no, for me, it's gonna be a fucking podium car. But I'm still gonna fucking check.
Should be running better than ever.
I mean, I'm still gonna check. Yep, podium car. $0. Here's missing.
You just dropped your 0 to 60
Turbo.
by 0.8 seconds.
Armor. Obviously. Brakes. Best brakes. Bumpers. Yeah, check it.
You got a whole lot more horses under there now.
of black steel. Huh, I wonder if I can move the roof. Nah, no, I'm not. I don't want to become. I don't want to have a JFK moment. Let's go. Go for the white. Sports car, so obviously people watching it are gonna know that one of them is me on my phone. Okay. GT1. Let's go for the Endo V2.
This is the same stuff they use on armored cars, you know.
There he is. There's Frenchman.
So one of those fucking nights. Yay.
Great.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright. Cover valuables. Gang termination, liquidate. Gang termination is right. Yeah.
Hey, partner, you know the big advantage of legal weed in San Andreas? Now we get paid to do the same fucking dirty work, but we picking up a fat-ass corporate check, baby. Look, ain't no more running around doing hits for Gerald ass. This shit going towards your retirement fund, homie. So this time, our executive overload looking to reinforce monopoly on production up in Grapeseed. Seems like the Lost MC's been branching out, literally, and starting to grow weed up in Braddock Farm. So take out their top dogs, and we can get some of that rainy day money.
Last in for last. Fun.
Still have a shot downstairs. I'm about to snack my brother, you know why?
Why?
There is a freshly poured shot of whiskey for him downstairs and he hasn't drank it yet. Isn't that just disgraceful?
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. We actually have a rule in this house. We don't tolerate alcohol abuse. So, like, if you spill alcohol, the rule is you put your hand out and it gets smacked. Or if you spill it on your hand and you don't want to get your hand smacked, you could take the alternative and... But no one in the house is that fiendish. Okay, except maybe me. I just like doing dumb shit. I've tased myself willingly before.
Ah.
In the nuts. But that part was an accident. I was aiming for the thigh and went too far up. Yeah, I cried and threw up for about 2 hours. Not crying out of sadness, just pure physical war equivalent pain. I'd like to think getting tased in the nuts is the most non-lethal way to feel what it's like getting shot. Though that does remind me of the haptic suits from Ready Player One, with the crotch inlay. And how he used that against Nolan Sorrento. He literally, in the VR world, kicked him in the balls, and because the CEO dude also had the haptic suit with the crotch thing, he felt that. Now, of course, the main character got a little more lucky with his haptic suit. Because he got his crotch bumped, but in the good way. Some people don't like the movie for Ready Player One because it doesn't follow the books too much. But I've always been the type of person to think you don't always have to go off the source material. Just for certain things.
Like 100% certain things.
Yeah, I mean, obviously stay true to the character, but you don't have to go one-to-one. It's actually fun when like a movie will make a unique thing about a character. Like with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, with the Tobey Maguire one. I love the change from the comics where his webs were organic. In the comics, he's never once had organic webs. And that kind of comic only came out after the Tobey Maguire movies anyway. So they did something unique with it. With Tom Holland, Spider-Man has never actually had to realize his Spidey sense was there when he already put on the mask. He figured it out pretty early on. In the MCU Spider-Man, he starts off at it just being his reflexes and senses enhanced. As he describes it, it's like my senses are dialed up to 11. It kind of has a Superman situation. If you ever wondered why Spider-Man has the telegraphic eyes, the expression ones, for one, just so the character can show expression without having to take his mask off. But for two, because those actually help, like, not hurt his eyes because of how sensitive they are. Kind of like how a bird has such good eyesight, but the reason is because their eyes can zoom.
That's a good example of a movie adaptation of something. A bad one that we should never bring up is the Percy Jackson.
Yeah. So I did like some aspects of the movie, just not really though. But the TV show, the one that came out on Disney Plus,
yeah,
that was great. They actually got a Greek kid to be Percy.
Although I've not watched it myself, I've heard it's good.
I mean, it has to be. It's getting a season 2. They even did what happened in the actual books and comics with the Minotaur. Instead of people got worried in the trailer because they thought it was going to be another movie situation where instead of the actual way the Minotaur died, it was going to be Whirlwind, or what's the name of the sword? The pen sword?
Riptide.
Riptide, okay. But in the trailer it shows him running towards the Minotaur with Riptide for the TV show, and people thought, oh, this again, because that's how it happened in the movie. The Minotaur was just killed by Riptide. But go to that episode, and turns out, when he's running towards it, he gets to the Minotaur, but it smacks him, and Riptide goes flying out of his hand. And it's probably already back in his pocket, but I don't think he's aware of that yet. But instead, he does what he does in the book. He rips the horn of the Minotaur off and stabs it through the top of his head. Which is exactly how it went in the comics. But the reason why the show is so good is because the original book writer is the one behind it. He's the lead director. And he literally said himself that he's making this TV show so that he can fix the mistakes he thought he had made in the books. Like, one prominent one is the falling off into the water, getting saved by Poseidon, because it takes place on the arches in St. Louis. In the book, it says that he falls out of the hole directly below the arches and falls into water, which is what saves him because he's in water. But if you've ever seen the arches or been to St. Louis, seen a picture of it, you would know there's not water directly below the arches, but the arches are pretty close to the edge where the actual main water is. So in the show, instead of him falling out, he is falling out towards the ground below the arches, but a gust of water, comes out of the water and pushes him towards the direction of where the big body of water is. Which, I love that. I am in your station, Megan.
I'm trying to do a gang termination.
Sorry, I played some of the DLC missions for Ace Combat, and by the end, the enemies are talking like 3 strikes has been a sign of a bad omen. They're literally starting to think I'm like the fucking Antichrist or something. At the end of the DLC, it's like the AI is trying to tell them why we should follow Trigger, and it's like over the course of his mission, one thing has been certain: those who mimic or follow the entity have increased chances of survival.
Entity?
Yes. In the text describing Trigger, they keep saying it or them or the entity.
Huh.
What the fuck is Trigger? Is he an SCP? And I just thought about it, thinking why you wouldn't want to like get into Trigger's face when he's not in the aircraft. You'd be like, oh well, we're not in the skies right now. What you gonna do? Did you forget that flying is about fast reflexes? And if Trigger is known to be a fucking demon in your eyes because of how good he is at dodging and attacking in the sky, that would require the fastest of reflexes. So I would love to see someone try to land a punch on him. I'll wait. He gonna weave that bitch. I mean, the bullshit reason he doesn't blow up when you get hit with a missile, in the game they explain it as Trigger angles the vehicle in a way to reduce the damage of the impact. And that is the longest running joke in the Ace Combat fucking community. Like with the Alicorn, which is the submarine with the railgun that you fight in the DLC mission. Someone posted a video of he's like, Trigger sacrificed himself to destroy the railgun. Because he showed a video of he was trying to blow it up like you do in the mission. But he died right in the process of blowing up the railgun. The railgun blew up, like he died, but it still failed the mission. But in the comments, someone was like, I'm surprised Trigger didn't just find a way to turn the plane to reduce the damage from the railgun. Which would have been hilarious, considering the fact they gave us the specs on the railgun. It's a weapon that can travel over 30,000 kilometers. It has an impact area of over 40,000 miles. And when they showed the file of what would happen in the area of effect of if the railgun landed, it showed a red thing, and it said the amount of casualties, and then it said status. Instant death. Imagine being a spirit watching the people look over your body in the morgue to declare how you died, and they'd be like, alright, cause of death, instant. But it actually was a railgun. Full on, because it was literally looked just like the one the US has. With the, like, kind of pencil tip looking projectile. It breaking off from its shell, like the 2 layers on the side of it breaking off. I would be helping you right now. Let me lock on you.
I had screen mission.
Ah. Oh no, it wasn't letting me lock on either, earlier.
Oh wait, I was gonna message him. I was gonna message Jody. Hey, to save his spool and although the sheer mass of earnings is reassuring, you should collect the cash sometime. It's a fire hazard. Oh, fuck.
My plane turned into a Beyblade.
Would you like a ride?
Hold on, let's see what car I have.
Why haven't we heard from
I have Homer Simpson. Look how close this car. There was a car that was 3 inches from hitting me. Oh yeah, I think you got a bit closer too. I did not mean to do that. I backed out the menu. I'm gonna turn this way. I don't get why they had to put the punch button. Why is he honking at me?
Move your ass.
What? How am I?
There's enough room, Jesus Christ.
I'm on the grass, sir.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If there was a traffic accident, that could not have been my fault.
Yep.
If he is close enough to hit me, he's too far up the road because there's a fucking fence behind me.
Yeah.
I thought he was honking at you at first, but then I saw where he was looking. And then you drove off and he just keeps looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Got my car spawned. Sorry, I was watching a group of friends play a game where they surround each other with pillows, and they have a guy in the middle in a chair, and they use the TikTok thing that puts up a random song name, and they have to remember the lyrics or they'll start getting smacked with the pillow. And it kept going through. A lot of them were getting it. Some of them didn't. They got smacked. And then it got to the white guy. And then the song it chose for him was a song by Bobby Shmurda called Hot That Word. And the white guy just looks at him and they started hitting him and he's like, that's not fair!
It was a very good saying.
Look, though, but to be fair, it was a white guy surrounded by a bunch of best friends that were black. I'm pretty sure he could have just said it.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Family Guy thing. I'm going to a black neighborhood to say the N-word. And then he comes back with a crown and scepter. They respected me and made me their king. Or they respected me for saying it.
Yep.
So I mean, the logic does slightly stand. That you might want to still beat their ass, but you gotta at least respect the fucking courage.
Yeah.
They're either stupid, brave, or both. To go to an entirely black neighborhood and scream a slur at them. Though technically it's the R that's the slur. I mean, they're still both fucked up to say, but it's like Clanker and Clank Up. The R is in Clanker is the insult, the derogative one to robots, and the Clanka is their word, the one they made to fight it. Corrected you.
Yep.
It's literally like the military. Your service isn't up yet, Buster. Get back in there.
Yep.
Oh god, no wait, that reminds me of another clip. A guy was playing CSGO, right? And his friend team killed. So it cuts to him signing him up for the army. Imagine getting drafted because your team killed your friend in a video game. Because you can't say no to the application once they approach you, if it's been fully formed out. That would, I'm assuming that would count as falsifying a, whatever it's called.
Outfits. Where is it? Yeah,
Hello. What? I'm on top of a car and it chooses to punch the guy instead of kicking the car. Yes. What? It is so committed to hitting you, I get. There we go. You know, you could slide over the Dorado.
Coordinates are with you now. Trotman's proud of his security system. So much so that he sent the LSPD the security specs so they could copy it and use it in their stations. Unlucky for him, I have access to the LSPD's garbage. Looks like there's a sophisticated alarm set up to deal with. So...
Did someone say EMP? So,
we'll need an EMP.
We'll get it next time, Pamela. Oh, shit, hit the bike! How's he fucking looking?
Watch out for any armed security. Although your file shows you can be very persuasive. That's a euphemism.
Hey, these are not nice people. Maybe they, I don't know, want EMP to use on hospitals so they can steal all the drugs and turn off the alien's life support? Persuade them without remorse.
Good show, just
like such a dick.
I do not understand. My mom is downstairs eating a bowl of snow from the table outside.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you if I tried.
You have the charges, yes? Good. Bring the EMPs to Jody and tell anyone following you thank you and goodbye. Or kill them. Whichever feels better to you.
I'm gonna definitely try and get a hold of Joe.
Alright.
Oh, that helicopter's in for a bit of a surprise. Oh, no you don't.
I just saw the fucking trail of missile come out of nowhere and hit the chopper.
I mean, a vehicle like this in real life would be pretty fucking powerful. Even if it only has the 4 missiles it has in its actual compartment, those could still be anti-air missiles. And that is devastating to aircraft. Oh, you might be seeing it again.
Nope, I stopped the drop off.
The drop-off completely got rid of his lock-on. Well, I guess if my mom is munching on a bowl of snow, luckily, from the table, outside, ice and water, but at least she won't fall asleep at the table, because I don't know how you can fall asleep while eating something that cold. But she is always complaining about being overheated.
Got them?
Luckily, the alcohol
but
is
she
almost
told
gone.
me she's more interested
We were like
in
on
doing
their
more
last shot the last time I
millionaires
was
than
down.
against them. I made the counterpoint that she's a
What's
spineless
next, brother? Oh, hi,
IA
Monkey.
pencil pusher, but my point was not well received. I sent you her group's location because her
Hey,
drone is
Moggy, I
still the
need your
best
opinion
option,
on
whether we
something.
have her permission or not. This might be better for us.
Is this strange? My mom is currently downstairs munching on a bowl of table snow from outside.
What?
That answers my question.
I was not expecting that. I have a raid happening on RimWorld right now. Who has a
And do not ask why, because I do not fucking know.
Oh, there.
And my brother's down there like, you've never eaten snow? From outside? I'm like, not a fucking like, I'd pick up a handful of snow off like a table or something and just see what it was like, but I did that like once. So, I mean, I guess technically everyone has eaten snow if you've eaten a snow cone.
I need to get back home quickly, good sir. Gotta be in the middle of the fucking forest.
I don't know how people can willingly eat a yellow snow cone. I just...
Ooh, I could I wonder if I could tame a rhino.
I would be shooting missiles, but weak car anyway.
So, when you have the drone, head to the vantage point I'm sending you. Should have good line of sight to our target. I was gonna use a dummy tower to get his location, but then I checked his bleeder.
I am embracing that role of a spy car.
There's no roofs.
Why did I even master parsing
The roof's on.
IMS like catcher data if people are
Imagine
just
if the
gonna say,
Terrator
Then cut the tree down.
Yeah, well, a lot of people post the location all the time. Agent 14!
Agent 14, I'm gonna... I will never not but a laugh when thinking about that.
The fucking cops. Agent 14, I am going up. Crash the tree.
I guess he should have taken my threat seriously. I didn't even know what I was capable of.
Not going to be wandering the wilderness. You guys are gonna be in the base. The only one to get to wander the wilderness is the dog.
I was so good at threatening that I didn't even know I was threatening myself.
Oh, by for the villagers, the child, the child villager, I moved, he grew up and I moved him, he is a fisherman.
Oh, I wanted to be armorer.
What a sequence of events, Daniel.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I boosted one, went up under you. It didn't throw you off, but it made you turn. You bumped into me, that caused me to turn, which then sent you flying up the hill, which then caused you to land.
My snipers decided to go on an insulting spree in the middle of a raid.
must be some sort of event. Party
At least he's not going on strike right in the middle of a fucking invasion.
target and move in for the scan.
That's what a raid is!
No, I feel like going on strike. You know, like,
Pretty much is. He's going around to everybody. I had it ready for the fucking dude to attack, and he goes, "You know what? I'm gonna go insult my friends."
like a union strike, you know.
And of course, it's the nutty cannibals that are gonna attack. He's still on fucking. Yeah, he's still crazy. I don't want to bring my fucking melee man out because he has no fucking good damage makers.
You say that, but as I was holding a battle axe.
The melee dude, he's... Kill him! Oh, stunned!
Can I eat the body afterwards?
Are you done with your insulting spree? Oh, we could save him. Quote unquote, save him. You know what I mean by that, right?
Wait, Daniels, are you using the drone right now?
Yeah.
You're just standing there and the phone is floating in front of you. What fucking wizardry is this, Daniel?
You do not question the wizard's powers.
Hold on, I'm gonna send a screenshot so you can see the power level of this man. Dude, watching YouTube videos on your phone there's no way it's a problem for you. You even gotta, your hands won't even get tired. You must be a telepath too, because I don't even think you're looking at the phone.
Oh my god, the guy's insulting the dude laying on the ground dying.
Are you sure the guy is a fucking drill instructor?
I can just imagine.
Well, he is the best at shooting.
Standing over a corpse. Yeah, you're dead because you suck, bitch. You weren't strong enough to survive.
So I was like, what the fuck you doing, Private? Get your ass off the ground!
Because he walks up to somebody who's literally been cut in half. Hey, stop sleeping while on training duty. This is PT, motherfucker. Get to work.
And put that smoke leak down. We don't want that. That's drugs.
Come on, join the army. Get a $12,000 sign-in bonus in like 4 years. My favorite joke with them was the one with the cars. It's strange to see a military
no.
get out of certain cars like a Prius or something. You just look at them like, oh, but what? That doesn't make sense. That's not a Dodge Charger. I feel like Americans are born with two things: the keys to a Dodge Charger and a shotgun. Specifically a Mossberg 500?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the number. I was going to say either 500 or 5,000.
Are you still on an insulting spree?
Got his priorities straight, man. He saw the chaos break out.
He's hours.
He saw the chaos break out. He's like, fucking riot! Let's start a riot!
The raid was one dude.
And then he immediately started swinging on his face.
It was one dude with a fucking... What's he got? Oh god, no.
One suspicious guy shows up and he starts throwing haymakers to his own teammates.
What the fuck? You're not kidding, because two people just started a social fight.
He started a riot. He's literally starting a prison brawl.
Okay, where is this guy? Seriously, where the fuck is he?
Oh,
so what the fuck is wrong with everyone?
Hold on, Daniels. That's actually a sick detail. It became nighttime while you're on the phone, and the phone is actually illuminating where it's pointed at. I still don't know how it's floating. After you get done scanning,
It's just horrible because he doesn't fucking like being a good. Fucking hell, my fucking tamer's going crazy.
Daniels, are you that much of a germaphobe that you can't even touch your own phone? This is what it looks like. It looks like this is if Charles Xavier was a germaphobe.
Jeez, that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe it's not you with the powers. It's the phone. It's still just floating there.
Build the building.
Daniels, we gotta get out of here. That is an anomalous phone.
Yep.
It's still there. Yes.
I thought I heard a witch just now.
Run. Run. Run.
I realize that's a different game. Better not
I'm gonna
die.
go. I'm genuinely curious. I'm gonna go see how the snow buffet is going.
Alright.
Where is everyone? Oh, he got out of bed. Okay, who the fuck is on an extreme break risk? Scott! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I have seen a lot of disturbing
Food?
images in my career.
There's fucking food out there!
Is up there. And besides giving Pavel nightmares, it's gonna give us what we need to spoof the facial wreck.
Okay, you got food. Yeah, deal with it. What the fuck's a medical emergency? What happened? Did you just have a heart attack? on the strip and someone rescue him. Is there... Well, you really don't have much with it, to go with him. He just has a fucking good animal. Here, what the fuck happened to you? Doctor him. I don't want him to die. Okay, he's good now. What the fuck happened? He fell because of blood loss. Start. Wait, thrombos? Is that what they are? Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. Can I tame them? I could try to tame them, but I don't want to. Yeah, Chinchilla's still alive somehow. The male and female. If I do tame them, I can get.
Expect resistance.
Okay, the storage, no food.
Okay, so I'm currently doing a prep, and the last time I did this prep, Frenchie had to get a therapist for the surviving enemies.
Why?
I might have traumatized him.
You can't be here. Restricted. Hey.
Well, this is the same hangar that is for due to Act 2 for Jimmy Avenger. And then this hangar doesn't have the advantage that they had, infinite spawning Merryweather, which these guys didn't have, but they wish they would have.
Okay, so I am glad I changed my priorities of building a big ass bridge over a bunch of land to actually building shit.
My mom, she wasn't gonna be able to finish that whole bowl, and I came downstairs to find her sitting it on the ground to let the dogs eat some of the snow because they love it. And she's like, too much, and I'm like, haha! I told you so.
Like that. Don't get rid of that fucking body.
Oh yeah, I forget Danielson's invoking.
Okay.
Oh, Moggy.
Mm-hmm.
There have been a couple leaks that might indicate that the Gargantuan Leviathan will be actually in Subnautica 2.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I've seen the videos, that's it.
Oh wait, does that mean you think Subnautica 2 is gonna give us the whole planet? Or at least a bigger region of it? Like,
it said it was gonna be a different planet.
oh.
I thought.
Well, I'd imagine
Who the
similar,
fuck?
like.
You just got up!
You see enemies, and if we spawn, you guys do not.
Daniels, I'm gonna watch you two so I can monitor the situation if anything happens downstairs. Have fun, putting PTSD to other people.
No! He spelled it Stokely! Where are you even getting Stokely from?
And laughing like the goddamn Joker.
Shit, someone's smoking weed.
I have more ambition than you have, guys.
This comment was talking about the clip of Speed.
The fuck is wrong with you, Young?
And the thing that was supposed to catch him failing and slamming him still into the ground a little bit, and then him not moving after people came up close. He was fortunately fine.
Mercury, then go to fucking recreation.
But one of the comments is, as Jeremy Clarkson once said, speed has never killed anyone. Suddenly become stationary. That's what gets you. This guy can't type apparently. And then the comment above that is, went from I show speed to I show no movement.
Yeah, we'll play. Who wants poker in the room?
Oh my god, Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man woke up from hearing that fall from the sky. Damn.
Well, that's the wrong way the chair's supposed to be. Oops. Oh, that's the game.
Oh my god, of course the woke comments got to speed. They're like, imagine faking paralyzation for clout. For one, I don't think he was paralyzed. I don't think he was acting paralyzed. I don't even think he was injured. I'm pretty sure he just passed out because he was doing a free fall. And the comments are immediately like, imagine faking being paralyzed. Shut the fuck! Imagine shutting up, because this is what you need to do, Mr. Woke Karen from Twitter that doesn't know what they are.
Why is... Hey look, there's the chinchilla.
As I see it, I don't care what people identify as. What's in your pants is what you are. If you have it chopped off, then yes, you're a girl now. If it's still there, you just have mother problems.
I've arranged a contact to secure the chopper until the big day. When you got it, fly to
There
the
literally
rooftop,
is a
drop
porn
off.
site called Motherless.
What?
And I only know about it because of Reddit 50/50.
Oh, come on. Did you really just go on? You better not be a new one. Oh, no. That's an old one. Good.
I just find that funny though. I can go on Reddit 50/50 and take the chance of looking at a mangled corpse or something vile. Like, one of them was a chopped off penis in some spaghetti. But I still almost throw up when trying to pick dog poop up from in front of my door. The logic there makes no sense, brain! You don't throw up at seeing a fucking mangled dick, but you throw up at dog poop?
What's this?
Reddit 50/50 is the reason I am desensitized and probably would not freak out at seeing a dead body. Well, I mean, I'd freak out, but like, what caused the dead body?
I forgot I was living over here by a river.
But I don't think I'd be turning around going,
Yep.
What part of the world am I living in?
knowing my, making jokes
Forest.
at any bad time. I'd be like, so anyway, Kyle, that motherfucker dead.
Okay, so yeah, honestly, kind of shame for me because I'm pretty
Press in the room.
active, like imagination of that. So when I'm reading a story, my brain does pretty well imagine the scenes.
Though, to be fair, when you think about it, not freaking out when you see a dead body is probably better when you think about it. Because now you're still thinking level-headed. You're not panicking because there's a dead body right in front of you.
Have the rhinos been fucking?
Yeah, because I've always been sensitized.
Chopper is
thinking,
in position.
what the
I'm
fuck
sending
caused
someone
this?
in to run a full check on it.
This is what
Your record
no
shows a
unrestricted
willingness to fly
internet access as a
anything,
kid
but
does
let's
to a
make sure it's
motherfucker.
reliable.
So that's, my first thought would be, what the fuck caused this?
The one thing I will never understand is parents that outcast their kid for masturbating. The parents that will literally like make their kid feel like they're the villain because they masturbated. They were caught doing it. My counter argument is the fact that it can literally be unhealthy to not masturbate. If you don't masturbate, you could have inflammation, you could get a UTI, your testicles could literally swell up.
Hunter.
Yeah, that is honestly
your mental health will drop, your anxiety will peak.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, he's not fucking willing to work.
That is the reason why I never participate in No Nut November.
It is the recommended amount of times to do it is twice a day.
So pretty healthy then, got it.
And that, which would explain why guys get morning wood. Think about it. Because it's recommended once in the morning and once before bed. Then you wake up already ready to do it. But as I've always told people when they're like, why is these guys just, you know, so into watching porn? Well, you see, God gave men a penis and a brain, but only enough blood to use one at a time.
Apparently I'm not gonna have a little bit extra blood because I can apparently use both at the same time.
If you want a fun fact that might change your opinion on just how you look at your hands, insect exoskeletons are made from the same thing that makes your nails.
Yeah, keratin. Keratin or whatever.
Which would explain why their shells are so tough. Have you ever noticed when you injure your fingernail and you
it's not my problem.
And you do something to cause bleeding, it's usually from just hitting the nail so hard with blunt force and it pushing in on itself a little bit, causing it to bleed, which is the most painful thing ever. I figured that out the hard way when I was going to shut the big front door, which, because you know it's a front door, it's one of the not hollow doors of the house. And I didn't know my finger was right there in the gap of the door, so I remember that this door doesn't like to shut unless you slam it a little hard. So I slam it, not realizing my finger was right there in the gap. The front door, the one that's meant to not be able to be tougher and heavier, slammed with one finger right in the gap where the door shut. Ow! I could not feel my finger for a solid hour. And then when I could feel it, the pain finally showed up from the bleeding under the nail. Which there is actually a term for it, I just do not remember what it is. Right here. Bleeding under a fingernail is called a subungual or a hematoma. It occurs when blood vessels break, or blood vessels under the nail break and leak blood, causing pain, swelling, and discoloration. Common causes of hematoma include crushing or slamming the nail, stubbing a toe, wearing tight shoes, and repetitive stress from activities like running.
I forgot I was hunting all the monkeys in the area.
And right here. In most cases, a hematoma is a minor injury that heals itself on its own within a few months.
Sorry, Jenna, bye.
Luckily, I did not get that bad. I'd say that was the only other pain that's worse than that is burning your hand or something. Burns are the worst.
Yeah.
Not to mention that with the cold, because our body doesn't actually have receptors that tell the difference between cold pain and hot pain, when you're holding something cold, it could just feel like it's burning.
Today I literally held a meatball in my hand to warm my hand up.
Though I did figure out the reason why a lot of people actually like dipping their fries in, you know, a Frosty or a milkshake. And surprisingly, it is because we actually have special taste buds located in a certain part on the tongue that are only activated when the combination of sweet and salty is made. Which the fries have salt, and the milkshake or Frosty is the sweet. Mix those two together and hit those taste buds, and you're on cloud nine.
Where's Nomad? Why are you not hunting? Wait, no, you're over here. Oh, he's hunting now. He's going out. Oh, he got a monkey.
So obviously, y'all heard about the disaster that is the Minecraft movie, right?
Yeah.
I thought of an idea. They want to make a Minecraft movie? Make a Minecraft horror movie. Imagine the scene. It's dark in the movie. The brightness is down. They're in a hallway, and you just hear a subtle hiss from the dark hallway. Imagine if they changed creepers for the movie to where they could climb on walls or something.
Nope,
Oh,
burn
fuck
fire,
that.
burn fire, burn it with fire.
But I'm just saying, with Herobrine, Entity 404...
It's a 303 actually.
Yeah.
No, 3. Look, I knew the character, that's all that. But there's so much potential. I get jump scared when my pickaxe breaks when I'm mining late at night. Just the noise in it. And I love how how it works though. It's not realistic to, you know, the world where like you're maybe a part of the tool would fall off. No, if your tool is too broken and undurable, the moment you hit something, it'll just out of existence. Yep. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Though I think Minecraft should add something that is like an edible tool that would instantly refill a hunger bar, but it can only be eaten once. So like say you're in a desperate situation where your health is low, you're about to be damaged, you were damaged by like fighting a bunch of mobs and can't heal, you can use the desperate chance of the pickaxe, eat it, get your hunger bar up and heal a little bit.
I don't know how the fuck.
Or there was a mod that made it to where when you hold a lantern in your inventory, it holds it on your hand and you use it as a light.
Yeah, I've seen that mod.
That should just straight up be a feature.
We're gonna need to blend in at the arena, so let's try to look like fans. I think Suburban carries a lot of LS Panic merch.
Hi there. Let me know if I can help you.
Though, you know what's funny with Mojang?
Hey, take that.
The reason they refuse to add sharks is because they want their creatures to be fantasy, made up, and mythical creatures. To not encourage kids to go up to these animals. Yet we have spiders. We have dolphins. We have polar bears. Polar bears act friendly in the game unless there's the cub nearby or you attack it.
No, that's not fucking true.
It's not?
No, I got attacked by one last time.
Huh. Are you sure there wasn't just a cub somewhere around that you didn't see?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a fucking flat area. I could see it. It chased me down.
Well, polar bears do chase you farther. Which is surprisingly realistic. There is a saying for bears. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, get down. And if it's white, say goodnight. Because you're already dead.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there was a misconception where oh yeah, if you come across like a brown bear, play dead.
No. You
No.
just want to make yourself as little threatening as possible. Because if you play dead, they will feed on corpses. But if you make yourself not seem threatening and just not worth its time, you're wanting to make yourself look smaller so you don't look like you're a worthy meal. With black bears, you're supposed to fight back because you're just supposed to be making yourself seem like you're a threat. It's not exactly that they're scared of you, they just don't want to waste the time to kill you.
Oh, and also, one thing is, like,
and polar bears won't stop.
And also, another thing is, like, if you go to camping, like, don't be quiet. No, if you go camping, make as much noise as possible.
Yes, because it will tell the bears that you're there to avoid you.
Yeah.
And another little fun fact, did you know that female bears will actually have her cubs around areas with humans? Because they know that the male bears won't want to be around them.
Yeah.
I have a fucking deja vu. I already said this already.
I did. But I don't think Daniels, I think Daniels was AFK when I did.
Maybe.
But there is literally a recorded incident of a polar bear tracking a dude for over 10 miles. And the funny karma part about polar bears and them how they actually do physically hunt us now as food, it's our own fucking fault. The fact that ice is melting out there because of what we're doing to the planet is making their food harder to acquire, so now they're actually seeing us as an option.
They want to make sure they're heavily protected during their little family outing. So they got a bunch of armor shipments coming in for their bodyguards.
And their sense of smell is so good, all it takes is one scent of you downwind and you're done for. They can literally track you as far as you go. And they will. They're desperate for food. And then there's just people being done around animals, like a bitch who was at a zoo watching two gorillas fight, screaming, "Where's the zookeeper? Where's the zookeeper?" What's she supposed to do? Get in there and fucking fight them? What's a zoo? Animals fight. It's best to not get involved.
The zookeeper's gonna be sitting on their window with popcorn going numb.
Watching this shit happen.
That's what I would do if I was a fucking zookeeper. I would watch it.
Yeah.
Just like with the whole Harambe situation. Yes, it's sad. It was a great gorilla. But I don't understand the people that are giving hate to the people who had to shoot it. Do they not know how tranquilizers work? They don't go immediately. That would have just pissed the fucking thing off. I still feel it was possible the gorilla could have lived. Gorillas are naturally pacifist. And from the video, it was not being aggressive to the child yet. There probably could have been a solution to lure it to a different side and get the kid out. You know, gorillas tend to try not to be violent when possible. Which is why if I had to spend a night in a house with no doors, I would pick the gorilla. Because all you gotta do is avoid it, don't look it in the eye, and don't try to make yourself seem bigger. And for the love of God, do not pound your chest at a gorilla. And if you do, I'm gonna grab the popcorn and be like, this is natural selection. Yep. Some people said they would pick the rhino because it's herbivore. But for one, it would crash through walls. Two, they're temperamental because of their poor eyesight. But it might still be a lot more survivable because they do have the personality of a golden retriever. You get in close enough to a rhino without pissing it off and start rubbing its belly, it's going to flop. And I feel bad for anyone who says, I'm not that scared of hippos. Should be. Hippos are literally the most dangerous animal on the fucking planet. They're practically bulletproof. If you didn't know, they're not fat. That fat you see is a thin layer of skin. Under that is pure fucking
Oh my god.
If you ever want to be terrified, go look at a
I'm in something
diagram
right now.
of a hippo's muscle structure. They are beefed. They run faster than you. They run over, I think, around 28 to 40, or yeah, 28.
Have you seen them in water?
Yeah, they're even faster in water.
I've watched a video of one chasing a fucking boat.
And, fun fact, their closest relative is dolphins.
I do know.
I don't see how anyone can look at an animal that could crush your head like a grape, has the homicide of Jeffrey Dahmer. This is a funny joke, in fact they'll eat their prey. They're naturally herbivores, but they will indulge in meat.
Yep.
And will often run the ones with Nile crocodiles. You know, some of the most dangerous of the crocodiles. Though I do really question animals' fear of humans, because there were 2 lions that were so afraid of humans, instead of taking a path that crossed in human territory, they decided they would rather risk it by swimming over the croc-infested waters in the middle of the night over a 2-mile-long river, instead of going through the path where humans live. They lived, by the way. The lions are still alive. They made it through.
Animals stay away from people because they don't like humans for some reason.
That, and if you've ever wondered why lions and lionesses do not attack people on the safari vehicles when they're literally just right there outside the vehicle and in grabbing link, is because
I think it's part of a bigger creature.
Yeah, they see the vehicle and the person as one creature. Which, to be fair, I feel it, because if you thought like that, and you saw something that looked like it was a creature, a normal monkey-like creature, but it had the rest of its body as a metal armored fucking box.
Oh fuck!
I'd be fucking terrified. That would be like seeing a snapping turtle the size of a cow with a shell made of tungsten.
Oh fuck that!
Yep, fuck that.
Oh, you motherfucker!
That would be like if
How
they
about
gave
the vehicle?
Hitler Captain America's shield.
Nope.
And I only make that comparison.
It's trying to lure me into gambling a lot. I already learned my lesson playing Fallout.
So is it bad I ever wonder what would have happened if Germany did win?
Not really, it's not bad.
Curiosity, you know? What if they didn't do the stupidest shit they could do when they were ahead? I'm pretty sure it's the only reason they lost. They started, you know, getting ahead against other people and then just started saying, you know what, fuck myself.
Honestly, Japan fucked up when they went after us.
Yes. America didn't even want to get involved.
Yeah, both world wars actually.
We were dragged into that shit.
If I remember correctly, the World War II would have gone a bit longer if it wasn't for because a lot of high-ranking officers were saying like, hey, let's dig into bunkers that we have and hold out there. But Hitler made the choice to blitzkrieg and try and cut a line between the Allies.
America during like the World Wars was literally like, alright, I don't want to get involved with whatever you guys are arguing about, but if you bring this to where I am, I will turn your country into 4! Not to mention, there's a special, one of the DLC missions in Ace Combat is literally just like Pearl Harbor. You're a strike squadron of fighters going to attack an enemy dock. And the whole time I'm doing that mission, I'm just screaming, "It's Pearl Harbor, bitches!" Which is ironic given the fact that the countries in-game are confirmed to be Asian-based countries.
Okay, that was weird.
But I do love that comparison. They do the whole Pearl Harbor, like, Japan during any war, fucking unstoppable. Japan after, anime girls and hentai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we literally bombed them into
funny.
submission. I mean, China is still acting up, but Japan's over there. They're our ally, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Like, oh no, I've learned my lesson. Don't fuck with the Americans.
I remember seeing a joke about that.
The boats.
It was an Asian teacher in school
teaching
American history, and he's like, I don't know why you get so mad. How many times we have to say it was accident? Why you think buffet in America is so cheap?
There still could be an extra pass
We
laying around
sorry.
one of them, so let's give it a shot.
Or in Lil Dicky's Earth song, he gets to the different countries. He's like, we love you Africa, we love you India, and then he's like, we forgive you Germany. Though I do feel bad for Germans during that time period that weren't Nazis.
Yeah, like the German soldiers out of this that they didn't even fucking know about the camps.
Or the child soldiers that Germany loved to use.
Oh yeah.
They literally made a movie about. It's called Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They got Taika Waititi to play Hitler. Which I guess means we technically got Black Hitler.
Hey, how about the conscripted people?
Or the people that...
there were people...
I'm just thinking of the people that question, like, why they can't just race swap characters in shows for diversity. And, like, the response is, alright, with that logic in mind, can we get Ryan Gosling to play the new Black Panther? Can we get Kevin Hart to play Hitler?
Fucking power lines!
Can we get a live action Frozen and get Dwayne the Rock Johnson to be Elsa? You start listing examples like that, and it starts to realize why it sounds so stupid to change characters or the race of characters that have already had their race decided a long time ago. Woo! That's the opposite of diversity. Then you think about it.
If I'm correct, I remember one time I saw this like...
So, on the complete double standard, before you finish what you say, imagine, like they always say it's fine when like a white character is like race swapped to black, but imagine the backlash if an originally black character was swapped to a white guy.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of backlash.
You know, there's one thing. Everybody used to not like the blacks, but now everybody hates the whites.
Exactly. I do not get the hatred of white people just because of slavery. That was over 100 fucking years ago.
Yep.
What about Germany?
Exactly.
Right?
Same thing with them. Why get mad at the Germans these days? They didn't fucking have anything to do with it. Some of the Germans during the time period didn't even have anything to fucking do with it.
Because honestly, I'm waiting for another chapter to come of a fanfiction I've been reading about like, a German who was on the Bismarck who died and was isekai'd.
Oh.
Was it Truck-kun?
No, because he was on the Bismarck when it went down and he drowned.
Oh, look, that will not stop Truck-kun. He'll fucking jump out of a C-130.
But yeah, at first the German was hoping the one group, but then he realized like what that one group is doing, and then he switched sides, helping the other side.
He was like, wait a minute, this reminds me of my old army.
Well, then as I keep telling you, Daniels, I really recommend Character AI.
Where are you, motherfucker?
He was
because instead of writing the fanfics, you can literally act it out.
Like he was hoping one side, because they're pretty similar to they spoke his home language of German. But then he found like the Allies wanted to wipe out, basically take slaves. So he switched sides.
You know what? I'm
I like how I'm starting to start doing that as soon as I can on Rimworld and other games. I'm gonna start making anybody that's my enemy that fights me into my little workers.
Yeah, because the allies are different type of
I'm trying to be peaceful.
different type of creature who
Beastman.
No, it's like actually, yeah, it's based. Yeah, it's based on a public fanfic. There's like a, because it has like it has changes in griffins. Like,
I'm sorry, the My Little Ponies in your world are out there fighting fucking Nazis? I didn't know I'd see Applejack in the fucking
My Little Pony.
The Third Reich. Fuck.
No.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that Applejack was at the Battle of the Bulge?
No. Because like the Griffins in the story portrays the Germans and the Emperor, what the fuck his name was, the Emperor. He's like, oh yeah, if you help us, we will make sure you have a home and shit like that. But what the German had to do with the rebuilt Bismarck, because they rebuilt the fucking Bismarck using magic and shit like that, so very fucking more efficient. And then he realized to go to out of the changelings, found out what the changelings wanted to do. Then he defected to the pony side.
So the ponies are the Nazis.
No, the Griffins are basically the Nazis.
Now I can just imagine seeing a My Little Pony with an M16 in like a black and white photo of like a trench. I don't. Applejack is literally the only pony name I know.
I know a bunch of them.
Well, I imagine that Daniels is your friend after all.
No, I used to watch My Little Pony before I met him. I have a little sister.
Also, that's implying that I'm also not your friend.
So let's deal with that ahead of time. Meriwether is constantly developing these
my favorite one's Pinkie Pie.
Shit like this, and they're portable. I don't
know exactly
That's my favorite bullshit that happens once it's around. What's not to love?
If you take those down, I'll be able to get you a
specific
Do you agree?
A kid-friendly version of Deadpool.
You know, Daniels.
Yeah.
The only thing that's missing is that there's no full fall breaks, if I remember correctly. That's the only thing that's missing is full fall breaks.
I think there is a bit of it in My Little Pony at some points.
Daniels, you would have loved one of War Thunder's old April Fool's updates. One of the April Fool's updates was, in every match, it would change every plane into a flying pony with wings and a rocket with weapons on those wings. So you'd look up, and you would just see ponies flying around dogfighting. Now that's how I imagine World War II would go in the My Little Pony universe. There wouldn't be aircraft, they are the aircraft.
Ow!
The ones that could fly would be in the Air Force. Because I'd imagine they don't all have wings.
No, they don't.
And then there's another one that I have on my read later list that I'm planning on reading, probably start reading this week, is a SS officer gets sent to the MOP universe.
Oh,
geez. You know, one of the guys that really believed in the Third Reich.
Oh, the infographic show has posed a better question. What if a fully loaded A-10 Warthog traveled to Germany during World War II? That one actually would be able to be refueled. Because I'm pretty sure the A-10 was fucking being tested in the fucking Vietnam Wars. I don't think it was in service yet, but it dates that far back.
But yeah, there's two stories that one of them that I have read so far, and I'm waiting for more chapters to come. Next one, and the other one that I'm waiting I'm probably reading starting week. Both of them involving Germans World War II, but one of them was just a regular soldier that joined because bunch of propaganda on the service country and all that shit. And another one who actually believed in Hitler's movements, you know.
Oh, this is not drunk. You can do this.
So yeah, this should be interesting.
Yep. Sometimes I question the things that go on in your head, but then I remember. Oh wait, it's him.
You know, the thing is, I've thought about this. If me and him were in a world with magic and shit, we'd probably be the bad guys.
Yeah.
Not even on purpose, too.
Yeah, just like sheer fucking accident.
There it is. You should have the location of the lockup now.
We just sitting there and going, why do these guys keep attacking us? Meanwhile, there's a whole army of the undead behind me.
Yeah, like complete fucking accident. We become the bad guys.
Daniels, I just thought of something about the F-22 one. Where what if they traveled back in time? Yeah, it would be useless in combat, but I didn't even think about the possibility of them deciding to keep it and reverse engineer it. Like figuring out what makes it tick, making their own designs based off of it.
Yeah.
Like I imagine they wouldn't be able to use the F-22 itself, but probably some of its technology if they actually understood it. I don't think the materials to make the things are too different from what was still there. Because at the end of the day, when you think about it, the materials to make anything have been around since the start of time.
Well, I'm bringing the minivan. Forgot that's why I was driving last.
It's also strange to think that humans took 2 rocks and sticks, and over many years,
oh, I heard that.
to turn it into phones and technology. That is my favorite sound from Battlefield, with the grenade launcher that launches 3 instead of the 1.
The grenade launcher sound is the best.
What's funny is in the Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I love using the grenade launcher on my rifle, but not as a grenade launcher. I would run up at enemies and use it as a fucking ammunition type on them, because it had the minimum arming range thing to where it wouldn't blow up if you were close enough, but it's a one-shot kill if it hits them, even if it doesn't explode. Meaning I was just running around, clonking people in the head with a grenade.
I need to know, do you both know what Bone Lab is?
What lab?
Bone Lab, a VR game.
Yes.
Yeah.
My little brother has it, I played it, and it has M1 Garand.
Basically the closest thing to VR John Wick.
I played it and I grabbed a fucking M1 Garand and it has a bayonet on the end.
Or isn't there that Bone Works?
Bone Lab, Bone Works, same thing.
Okay. Because I've heard 2 different names.
Because there's Bone Lab, which is the start of the game, and then later on you get to go into Bone Works.
Ah, okay.
Because Bone Works is a little secret thing, pretty much. Like you have to continue the story.
Well, then that explains why I heard both names.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy posted the question in the A10 one. Would not have been sent. The A10 would have been sent for reverse engineering and wouldn't have been used in combat.
Press the wrong button.
And yeah, the A10 probably would have been able to be completely reverse engineered. Yeah, see, this guy gets it. Well, what would likely make sense is they would be focusing on reverse engineering the engines, since, you know, would have still been the first time for jets. Since, wasn't it Germany that made the first jet?
I think so.
Because I just remember some old American soldiers reacting to seeing a jet for the first time.
Holy shit!
And they were so distraught that they were saying, "Get out," or "Get off the sky." Like, they were jarbling their words. And then they were
I managed to fly
what was that?
in the
It
air.
flew over us like we were nothing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But I can imagine. That probably was the same fear when Germany started using tanks for the first time.
Oh, my head hurts.
Because I know it wasn't when Germany's first tank-like vehicles weren't exactly dangerous in the sense that they were overpowered with their weaponry, but they had the fucking intimidation buff to them. Just hearing that thing roll over the battlefield would have been enough to do it. I think that's what a lot of movies and stuff don't understand. But just the sound of some of those vehicles alone is enough to put the enemy down.
Where the fuck is my money in here?
Kind of like how in Ghost of Tsushima, there's a guy that tells a story about him dealing with the Mongol invasion, and he talks about the fear he felt when he heard the thudding of horse hooves in mud.
Oh, yeah. I do know. What's that you do now? Come here.
Though you gotta
looked up at me and left.
Respect horses.
You better not have stole my fucking car.
Especially fighting horses.
Excuse me, that came out of nowhere.
The main character gets injured with arrows and is passed out bleeding out on the back of his horse, and it still walks him home. That was the great thing about horses.
There's actually a Red Dead Redemption thing where you actually walk away from a location that you have to get on your horse at. You walk far enough away, you'll get knocked out, and your horse will pick you up.
I honestly think horses deserve a lot more respect, because when you think about it, horses are probably the most farted on animals.
I love horses, they're cool.
Yes. Though I feel bad for the dumbass that thinks it's smart to stand behind one.
Oh yeah.
Because, best case scenario, you just get a dump taken on you. Worst case scenario, you get your fucking sternum kicked into your ass, and then back out your mouth.
Yep.
Or the dumbass that thinks he can ride a zebra. Don't try it. Zebras ain't horses. And they'll let you know.
I might have killed a person. Shoot, Daisy.
Or feel bad for all the poor snakes that were just slithering around a horse minding its own business. Life was suddenly ended by a 2-ton fucking beast. So, imagine how scary horses would be if they were carnivorous. I know they will indulge in eating, but imagine if they had all the necessities from eating. They had sharper teeth. They actually...
Oh god, there's a new horror movie coming out which is just unicorns as the enemy. That's the horror creature, and it's not normal unicorns.
I've always said that could be a great way to intimidate your opponent. Imagine riding a unicorn in the battle with a head piped on its horn. Imagine seeing...
Fuck that.
Imagine a My Little Pony like that.
Oh, yeah. Although
Covered in blood.
a lot of fanfics, I have not read a fanfic like that.
I can see that.
A lot of fanfics.
Covered in blood, whited out eyes like Sonic.exe, a head piped on the horn, sharp teeth that are soaked in blood.
I just thought of this. Do you think a My Little Pony will let you ride on top of it like an actual horse?
Maybe.
Or do you think they're just go, get the fuck off me?
I get the feeling that might be, the same as sexual assault in real life. Like how if you just walked up to a random person on the street and tried to ride them, probably wouldn't end too well for you. I'm just saying. That's a case.
Oh shit.
So I'd probably recommend, unless you want a unicorn horn not shoved deep within your anal cavity, then probably don't do that. Or like, ass.
Hi. You're so cute. You're so cute.
I can't remember how to pronounce the name, but the god one or whatever starts with an E, you know what it is, Danny.
Celestia?
Uh-huh. I feel like maybe she would. It is a she, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in...
I could probably ask you and you would know every single fucking pony off My Little Pony, wouldn't you?
I would not go that far.
Would you almost?
That's what something someone who does know all that would say.
Well, I'm trying to think about Celestia, probably not, but Princess Luna, yeah.
I still can't believe that Celeste is canonically stronger than the god of time. Imagine your shit, Jack. Your shit. Imagine being a space marine and watching the person you literally worship like a deity get defeated by a magical fucking horse. Not even an adult horse. If they're My Little Pony, if they're still children.
Well, actually, Celestia is like probably what? About 1,000 years old. So.
I see. I can see what excuse the other side of the community then has for that. Though. It's all right. That's not. She's like 3,000 years old.
What is that noise?
The sound of pain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I was just thinking, would they let you ride them like a horse, or would they just buck you off right away? Now I think about that, some of them probably will be into it. Because people have their own interests, probably ponies do too.
Yeah.
What if you saw a horse riding another horse? Just 3 horses on top of each other, just that fucking hilarious. And then a dude's on top.
I have so many questions.
I don't know, my brain just thought of it. Sorry, random person. That's not a fucking pole, that's a fucking bob tree.
Actually, think about it, if we were ever isekai'd into My Little Pony, and we're trying to act as ponies,
Whoa! Felipe!
Probably the first one I would find out would be Pinky, if you think about it.
Find out what?
Like,
what?
Like if we were isekai'd into My Little Pony as ponies and we're trying to, hide identities and shit, Pinky probably the first one to fucking find out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. By just a guess.
Being herself.
Yep.
Don't let them get the car running again once it's down. Just get down to the pit lane, get out there, and grab it.
We got, what do we got, what do we got? It's so cute, you know.
Remember to activate that bypass module once you're in the car. They'll just shut the car off if you...
Yep. Oh, it's money.
And even though if Pinky would find out, none of the rest would be her because they would talk about Pinkie Pie being Pinkie Pie.
Mm-hmm. I would just say no one will ever believe you. Just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Going to an alternate dimension and just peeking your head through a fucking portal, there's a dude there and you just go, no one will ever fucking believe you, and leave.
Yeah, I remember I heard about a D&D game of a guy who played a druid and moved to a horse. He was standing in front of me.
Oh yeah.
The girl was up. No one will ever believe you. Just fucking knocks him out. Some shit. I fucking runs away and knocks him out. I don't remember. Whatever.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it. I've heard it. Yeah, it's like no one will ever believe you. That I think it was just the one guard. And he didn't knock him out. I think he just said, "No one will ever believe you," because he talked to him. Just him. I swear the horse talked. Everybody else, no, I don't believe you. Oh, there's the police boat.
Wait, is that beeping? Like bomb beeping? Fuck, dude! They must have been planning to blow this up as part of the show or something. You know, I met the guy at the LS car.
I didn't realize what fucking shit was on here.
Crazy, man. You know him?
That's right there. Step on the tail twice.
Where's my SMG? There it is.
Oh, I could get it. I could get the Savage.
Do I have explosives? And yes, my
Maybe.
Savage. It's the only vehicle that has the death laser. Yeah, it's the only vehicle in this game that still has the death laser.
I need a bit more money.
How much?
500, well not really 3,000, 300,000, that's it. Well, I'm glad I'm starting the Diamond Casino shit. I was hoping I'd get something good. I'm bored right now and I want to do something. I want to shoot people. Oh shit, we could do survival maybe. I was giving us money. I had to get to shoot people. Oh shit, I have a thing still going. Oh, it's gonna pay me as much as I need. Haha! I got the one of the garment factory things going. It's gonna pay me 300,000. What the heck? I don't know, I've never done this. Franklin, I'm gonna do one of your jobs. I haven't done one of these yet.
Just bring the car back to the yard. We'll get any damage fixed up, and we're all set.
I like how Franklin decided he's gonna start doing these jobs instead of Lester. Ooh, motherfucker.
I'll be honest, like, if you were ever, like, if you ever like change the phone shit or something like that into minor phone numbers, I'd probably be the one have to that'd be a sign to make first contact. Because one of you guys is hello.
Hello.
What?
So that's what I'm saying. If we were sent to MOP universe, I'll probably one to make you first contact because one of you guys is antisocial and the other one is friends.
Yeah.
So I'll probably one making first contact.
I'd probably be the one asking the dumbass questions.
Yeah.
I wonder if those backstage passes would let
I was
me
like,
into the show next
yeah, never mind.
See, I'll be the one making. I'll be the one introducing. Like,
How the fuck do I not have enough cash to pay for a basic taxi fare? I have $1 million
in the bank account.
Yes.
You need to be on hand.
Oh, okay.
What taxis?
Like, what the fuck?
Look, inflation is hurting people, man. They gotta step up their prices.
Exactly.
It's over $1 million for one taxi fare.
I was like, what the fuck?
That would imply that you picked the destination that was over 1 million miles away.
I didn't even call them. I tried calling them over. They didn't even come.
Because taxis base their price off usually $1.50 per mile.
Okay, you live in New York. Okay, I want to go to Portland.
Fuck that, I'm going to Amsterdam. In Amsterdam, literally every drug is legal.
Okay.
You can go to Amsterdam, and remember the Call of Duty mission from the new Modern Warfare 2? How if you looked around, you see all those buildings with mushroom icons on them? That's how Amsterdam is. You can just walk around a fucking street and find mushroom stores, weed fucking places, or dispensaries is what they're called. It's weird. But oh boy, do not get caught stealing in Amsterdam. I'm pretty sure the punishment is like removing a finger or something.
Kipram. Where do you want to go?
Are you in a cab right now?
Why?
Just curious.
Yeah. Don't kill me. I'm assassinating a dude.
Ah.
I just need to remember where a gas station is.
Alright, just don't mind the vehicle that'll be turning behind you.
Okay. I'm looking behind me like, uh-oh. I know there's a gas station over here.
Yeah, it should be.
I like how this guy doesn't care that I'm speeding across the road right now, going through every traffic light. Yep, there's one.
Wait, let me get there.
I'm not going straight to it. I need to get it into the way so I can drive straight to it. There it is. Hey.
Right here, okay, so it's not the harder drugs, but like softer ones like shrooms,
So, all I have to do is this and jump!
Right here. Amsterdam.
Didn't fucking work!
Amsterdam.
That was anticlimactic.
It was really fucking anticlimactic. The fucking pole locked it. Okay,
right.
Which one would be best to do?
I
got 10 minutes to figure this out.
I have picked up the talking hammer.
Well, I will.
We're trying to figure out how to kill this dude while I'm in the taxi.
Oh, so you hit one of these gas pumps, correct?
Yes.
It should tell you.
I see one that might be easiest from here.
But anyway, Amsterdam's lenient drug policy allows for the sale and consumption of certain soft drugs such as cannabis in designated coffee shops. You can go to Amsterdam and buy weed in a coffee shop.
This guy must be drunk or high as hell, cause he did. I just.
Yes, I would like a caramel mocha with extra whipped cream and 2 squirts of THC, please. And just a little bit of heroin on the
Got to work.
Not too much, not too much.
I got him.
Yep.
Okay, now what?
Let me see what soft drugs are.
I got the thing stuck on my screen still, so I'm gonna get in, and you moved away from where I was for a second.
Soft
okay, now where we
drugs
go?
include alcohol, nicotine, marijuana, DMT, and psychedelics.
Now, where are you stealing me from?
Also, fun fact, Daniels, you actually do drugs.
Huh?
In fact, everyone does. You dream, right?
Yeah.
DMT is a drug. It is a psychedelic, or a hallucinogen. But DMT is the chemical that your brain releases when you dream.
Where are we going?
So technically, literally everyone does DMT.
Where are you taking me?
At the body's regulated amount. That's probably why dreams can be so... Wait a minute! Wait a fucking minute! Does that mean a nightmare is just a bad trip?
You both know 22 Jump Street, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That happened in front of us! Right there, right in front of us.
How could you not?
You see it right to our left. Yeah, the trip part right there on that one. It happened right here. Don't you fucking dare! You know, I have an idea. Hey, sir, can I have your money?
Absolutely, sir. You can happily rob me. This has been the example of a mugging in Canada. Oh, don't forget the credit cards in my wallet. I noticed you didn't see them. Don't want you to miss anything.
I got money.
That's until the Canadians start riding into battle on top of mooses wielding shotguns. I'm a brute. Stop saying sorry.
Yeah. Canadians are nice, but they're very terrifying.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. But as Daniels says, Geneva Checklist.
That one is interesting, and I've not heard that yet.
That's what Daniel said when they said Canada is literally, they're fine until they go to war, where the Geneva Convention turns into a Geneva Suggestion. And Daniels was like, no, it turns into a fucking checklist.
Yeah, it does.
And then I responded, no, a bucket list.
She's not war crime the first time.
Yeah! I mean, Canada, that's 95% of Canada. I'm pretty sure they're the ones that discussed that had most war crimes made. You know, you always look at Germany, but that's just because they committed said war crimes. Canada fucking invented them. Do not incite the dark poems to me, which I was there when they were written.
I think that's Lord of the Rings.
That's Narnia, you dumbass!
Oh shit, you're right! That's fucking Aslan. I have not watched Narnia in years! Last time I watched it, I think I was still in elementary school.
No, well now I don't feel so dumb about my Jon Snow in the Lord of the Rings comment.
Okay, yeah, okay.
we even now.
Yep.
My favorite, like, memed, like, line from the Narnia is when it's edited. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Have you watched Stupid Movie?
Is it like one of those like scary movie or superhero movie?
Yes.
Probably, just don't remember it then.
Literally, it's instead of the white witch, it's the white bitch.
That's almost as funny as the knights that say.
Nyeh.
Or me, I think it is.
Nyeh. Nyeh.
It's
all they fucking do.
And but it was funny because he goes back to them, and then they're like, "We are now the knights that say," and I can't remember what the second thing he said was.
We want a strawberry.
Or the bridge. What is the speed of a latent? What is the latent speed of a swallow? American swallow or European swallow? Well, I don't know. What?
Oh. It was funny. I was sitting there going, why are your sirens? There's no cop nearby. And I look at the map and saw you flying forward towards me. Oh.
That would explain it.
See ya.
It's just the LSPD casually chasing
Perfect landing.
Another war criminal for the 5th time this week.
Cops are gone.
I wonder if animals ever look at some of the things we built and are just like, how?
Wait, how the hell?
How did?
Hold on.
How the fuck?
You get over here and tell me how you're supposed to park in some of these places. Get the fuck over here, good cop man.
Oh,
I have no cops on me anymore.
that
Get
reminds
over here.
me.
Tell me how you're supposed to park in some of these places.
Did you guys hear that
You just hit a
Dogman,
person.
the book, is getting a movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. How?
Actually, how the fuck are you supposed to get to this one?
Yeah.
And honestly, I am interested.
There's
to see
more
how it
over
goes,
here!
because the Captain Underpants movie was pretty good.
Yeah, how does it park in these locations? Just no.
This one I understand, you're just like, pull up. The other three, I should say. These first two, maybe. The other three don't fucking know.
Oh, do you guys remember the book fair? Do you guys ever have one?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, who the fuck has it?
Well, there's some schools that don't do it anymore.
Huh?
There's some schools that just don't do it anymore. I love the book fair. I still have a shark tooth necklace from the book fair. I had a pen. I got a pen from like it was a fake spy book, and it had an invisible ink pen.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, I'm gonna say this. Me and the other one in this group I went to school together for a bit. When they did the big ass shit, we just stayed in our classroom and played fucking Connect 4 or something.
Yep.
I still remember the dumbest fucking thing on the school's part in middle school for me. And it was during the solar eclipse. It was happening during school hours toward the end of the day where we literally didn't have any more work left. And the teacher brought enough of the glasses, like the special glasses you need to watch the eclipse for the class. But the school wouldn't let her take us to see it because she didn't buy enough for the whole school to go see it. It was a school with over 311 kids in total. It was probably expensive just to buy enough for the class.
Yeah.
And that's like, what, 10 to 12 kids? Usually? It was like 11 for me.
Okay, so if we're doing this, we don't really care about the cars and guns.
Not really, but
Right.
for the fucking worst. Make sure you go. Yeah, not really, but make sure you're the worst gunman, the worst driver.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I chose Peggy Harris for the fucking hacker. Who wouldn't?
And I absolutely hated the school because I hate dress code.
Oh,
I'm fine with the school. Like, I get that you can wear offensive things and that could hurt people. Just make it to where wearing things like that is not allowed. Make it to where only plain colored clothes are allowed. How about that? Or like something, you know, if it has a pattern on it, it's just like a color pattern or something. Because they honestly expect kids.
Okay, what's fun? Money. So of course I'm getting power group.
They expect kids to get up at around like 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. to go to school in uncomfortable formal clothing for school. So they have to sit for like 6 to 9 hours.
I need to know this. Do you want me to invite you to my thing, or you want me to do this?
In those clothes. And then still expect the kids to be happy and wanting to learn.
Yeah, invite them to your thing.
Like, I absolutely love the teachers that turn the lessons into like an experiment or like a, you know, a fun little bit. Just because they made the learning.
Who's my rival right now?
Fun. If teachers would just specifically
find that again. I know there's a way to find rival again on here.
Would just understand that if you format the learning in a way that is interesting and actually fun, your people are more willing to want to learn. Like, I've learned more from an Indian guy on YouTube with a 10-minute video than I ever have in school.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you know who my arch enemy is right now?
Who?
Like,
my brother.
Oh.
See, I loved PE as a class, but I hated my specific PE class because all they ever wanted to do was basketball. I do not like basketball.
Oh, I hate basketball.
My favorite thing was
I will
dodgeball.
say this about our old PE coach, PE person, whatever. He would do whatever they were doing during, like, if it was basketball season, they would do basketball, volleyball, all that shit.
Yeah.
My PE
That's the only
teacher
thing that
was a
annoyed me.
woman, and a woman that's career is based off of something physical and exercise is a fucking bitch, apparently, because she was an asshole. She'd constantly get mad at me because I have asthma. So I usually sat out not wanting to play basketball. I can play dodgeball, you don't gotta move as much for that. With basketball, you're constantly moving. Because if you stop moving and you're still fucking holding the ball and not dribbling, that's literally called traveling. I didn't know the rules. They expected me to be able to know how to play basketball from just sitting out and watching the games. That's not how that works. I never even had interest in it anyway, so I didn't want to learn how to play. And that's all they ever chose to play. Why would I want to actively get into a sport where everyone else is constantly playing it and I don't even know the fucking rules?
What I like about our new PE teacher, I didn't do shit the last school year. I just sat outside reading my phone. He didn't give a shit. I still got an A.
Yeah, I was in the fucking weight room the entire time. Just fucking right on, just walking on the treadmill, just reading.
Oh, I was just sitting out reading on my phone.
I can't remember the word, but I had
walking or like jogging on a treadmill, just have my phone up, just reading.
But like I had doctor's notes for, you know, for my asthma, so they had to let me sit out. But the teacher was not happy about it. Like I couldn't in school.
Fight,
I
bitch?
couldn't.
You want to fight?
I couldn't run
Fucking
for
go.
more than like
You're
a
not Felipe.
minute
We don't give a shit about you. Out of the way, Andy.
without heaving and almost needing my fucking halo. My asthma.
You're not Felipe. We don't give a shit about you.
Like I smoke a lot now, so I would imagine that's probably what beat my asthma, torturing my lungs. But back then, my asthma was awful. I could run for like a minute and be heaving and almost need my fucking inhaler. And then the teacher wants to sit there and get mad because I want to sit out during a sport that is one of the most known for being tiring because you're moving the most.
Hey, bud, how you doing? I think your vehicle's going up. What the?
Ah.
We don't give a shit about the vehicle, do we?
Not to mention how awful the pacer test was for me.
Not really, no. Depends. What's the approach?
Silent and sneaky.
Ooh,
I didn't want to.
This should be interesting.
I didn't want to really get anything else, but we're getting this.
This should be interesting.
I thought. Yeah. Well, we don't really need to complete all money. We just need some of the money. That's it.
Yeah.
We don't give a shit if we get it completely. I don't give a shit if we get mastermind and shit. You know that.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know why are vehicles going across the road going so fast? Oh, here's our second one. Which one you want, red or blue?
I mean, almost like you might be on a highway. Freeway.
Which one? You getting blue?
Yep. Just wait for
Red one goes fastest, bitch.
Yeah, I know. But
What about let's?
But on the blue team, but on the blue team, there's caboose.
I'll beat you there, bitch. These things are so slow.
I am scrolling through YouTube Shorts and I saw this one with a dude with a terrified face. Younger me after saying, if I miss this, my whole family dies, and I completely airball that shit. What? That is actually how I get through most things that are fucking tiring or annoying. I'll be like, if I can't complete this, then I'm gay. Then I can't complete it because, you know, I'm But like, I'll be like, if I can't complete this, I have to shout at the middle of the night as loud as I can. And then like, I'll be like, I'll lock in.
I mean, you are bi, so.
Yes.
Okay, you drive this. Oh, it's very fast. I'm going off road. Goodbye.
Though I saw the most honest traffic stop ever. You know, it was, the caption was when both people are really honest about what they are, and the cop walked up to the window and is, you know why I'm pulling you over? And the guy in the car says, because I'm black. And the officer's like, no, it's your wife fell out of the car a few miles back. And then the black guy looks out the window and is like, huh, I was wondering why it was so quiet.
This thing fucking drifts.
Okay, we have two things that we have two things that I fucking joke at each other about gone. One, I'm German, you're French. Two, I'm air race and you're bi.
Complete opposite.
I don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah. In Mogi, he's a straight friend.
I'm just going hi.
I feel bad for him. He's a straight white male.
Yeah.
You're playing life on hard mode, or actually easy mode. But nowadays, hard mode.
Yeah, nowadays it's hard mode, but it used to be easy mode, but nowadays it's hard mode.
God, I remember, like, it's weird for an 18-year-old to say they saw when the internet wasn't so sensitive and when it started to become sensitive. Because it took for the span of, like, 2015 to, like, 2019, and that's when shit started hitting the fan.
Yeah.
I remember a fucking dude named, I think it was either Rucko the Clown or Wacko the Clown. And he'd go around just, you know, with a camera and a mic, just being offensive to people, and they'd laugh it off. He walked into a big black dude with a chain, and they were talking. And he looked up and, well, that's a nice chain. What'd you do? Break away from your owner or something? And they both, the black guy just started dying of laughter.
We're actually in Los Santos.
Literally every offensive joke he made, only one person in the entire 2 hours of compilation of the
You're through to your garage.
video
Need me to bring you a ride?
got mad. Like, one or two people. And he was saying some
What
offensive
do we
shit.
get?
He called a fat
What's that?
woman Porky Pig. He walked up to a woman and said, I would love to motorboat them titties, and she laughed it off. The black chain joke was my favorite, honestly. What'd you do, break away from your owner or something?
Right, so your weapons. We don't want anything that can be traced back to us, so we're going after
Where are you going?
The actual wholesome part about it was he did that dressed up as a clown because
Where are you running?
He has social anxiety.
Helicopter sat at spawn all the way on
Where did it spawn? If it spawned down here, I'll go get it.
No, it spawned at the Legion Island.
Oh wow. Well, I got my ride. Come here, bike.
Yeah, so I'm going to grab it.
You know, I never understood how clowns became the symbol of children's birthday parties when you look at, you know, the mythology behind clowns and how they were originally
So I just started a fucking gang war.
To lure in children to eat them, and we want that at a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
Look, I found the compilation was made. Yucko the Clown is what he's called.
Where are we going? Okay, we're going way out there.
Obviously, it's DJ.
Hello.
But obviously, I do not give a like if I get,
we need the Soviet Womble. Don't be racist, Bell.
Like honestly, if I ever get like, oh yeah, Twitch rank cancer, like, oh cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
I do not give a shit.
Meh. Will I make it there before you eat? Oh, I'm underneath a fucking semi-truck!
Maybe.
And
Guy drove all the way to the fucking computer, all the way to the fucking down my vehicle.
I was not paying attention, I drove underneath a cement mixer truck. I was just halfway underneath it.
I drove all the way to the port to grab the Russian Heinz.
Oh my, he just dismantled a woman! He walked into a fat chick and he's like, hey, what's your name? And she goes, Christina. I was like, oh, you're a total babe. And she's like, oh, thanks. You know, the pig from the movie that runs off and gets fucking shot. God damn! He didn't have to do it like that.
I think my cat heard you through the headset because she looked up as soon as he said that. Whatever.
What? He didn't have to do her like that. That's fucked up. I think that's what makes people like I can't speak. The main reason people didn't get mad at him as much is because his insults were so fucking creative.
What the hell just happened?
I killed about half of them by doing the Gray's plan.
Did you actually just crash into them?
Yep.
Hey, look through the hill. You'll see me coming. I'm a coming! Oh fuck! I'm running.
So
you missed it. I came in and I smacked into the ground.
He yelled "beached whale" to a fat woman walking on the beach.
No, not the fucking jet ski.
He literally said, everyone, get forklifts, beached whale.
Easy does it. Give yourself
No, give me, I'm getting on the gun. I'll try. Oh, get in, I am on the gun, I can't turn any more right. This is as far as I can go.
that is enough.
We're still in the valet outfits, I forgot.
Yeah.
Can I was gonna see if we could Indiana Jones ourselves. If you don't know, you knew who fucked Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, no, Indiana Jones, but I never watched any of the movies, I'll be honest with you.
You need to. So, you know, they're all something with Nazis. Hey, that's my yacht. Every single one has something with Nazis. And some kind of mythical thing. Well, I don't know if every one has Nazis, but most of them do.
He said to an older woman, she said, my tits are real, and he's like, real leathery. You look like a Buick seat. My God, he's just dismantling people. This could be considered a hate crime right here. This is attempted homicide.
You do the one with pie, you better shoot.
What's funny is he's saying all this and the husband next to him is just dying of laughter with him.
Man, I'm a good shot. I also think they ran into a windmill.
Yep.
Please don't. Please fucking don't. I can see them going by us.
Take her down gently. Don't want to wreck the shipment. Or yourself. Oh, and make sure the wheels are down. Seems obvious, I know, but...
How much do you bet that Lester didn't actually say that at first on this mission? And then they had to make him say it so people put their landing gear down?
Oh! He walked up to a prostitute. She said, give me a tip. He's like, you want a tip? She's like, yeah.
Hey,
cut off your dick.
Where'd you go? So, do you hear... Okay, I see someone has a gun.
I don't know why I spawned that out.
Do you hear a phone ringing?
Are you sure? Are you sure not schizophrenia kicking in?
My brain are thinking about what the fuck is it? Do you know what I'm thinking about? The animal thing, kids show. Can't remember what it's called. It's like a hamster and a turtle and something.
Oh my God, Wonder Pets.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about now, right?
Yep.
The phone doing is I can't remember the rest of it. I just remember the starting.
Yep.
That's all I remember just now.
He walked up to a dude on a horse and said, stop fondling your wife in public. Why is he so good at roasting people?
Like I say, the kids, the soldiers who watch us kids, but you're like fucking fever dreams now.
I wanna know. I wanna see Yucko the Clown be thrown into a Modern Warfare 2 lobby.
Oh God.
I tried watching a regular show again.
He will try watching it out of context.
What,
and
regular show?
And to be fair, having the context doesn't even help.
Not at all.
Like the basketball episode, just suddenly fucking the basketball god shows up. The fucking overwhelming bass as he drives down from the heavens.
I'm so sad a lot of good shows are over now.
I remember seeing an image of someone taking a picture of a milkshake that had a hot dog and a cheeseburger in it, and they'd be like, not gonna lie, this is some shit Rigby and Mordecai would start a world-ending event just to get.
Yeah, there's like a show on YouTube that some people are making, and I watched there's like a Amazing Digital Circus. I watched like
I've heard about that.
And I saw one of the comments like even with the context, it doesn't help.
I swear.
Even with the context, it doesn't make it better.
The average regular show episode will start with them going to the store to get milk, and it will somehow end with them accidentally starting an intergalactic civil war.
I thought you were gonna crash into my arcade. I was gonna go, oh hey look, there's my arcade. Kaboom!
We're here.
Bye. Did you notice me?
Yeah.
Hey look, the valet's taking off with the helicopter. Oh, my hand popped. So the whole time we're flying out. What happened?
He was
I don't want to talk about it.
You blow up?
Was drunk down the street holding a big red fake phone screaming, "What the fuck do you want now?"
Are you dead? We need a new helicopter.
It's on the way.
He needs a small loan of $1 million for the medical bills.
Do you need help?
And that'll just cover the fee for being at the hospital. America is really at the point where if I were to literally get my lung ripped out and somehow still be alive, I'd just go home.
What am I wearing? Oh.
I'd walk to the fucking hospital. Probably not even go to the hospital. Like, America is a country where saying, "Here, hold on, I'll call an ambulance for you," can literally be a threat.
No, I'm paying for a fucking taxi.
Like, sorry, you're injured, I'll call an ambulance. You motherfucker! I always knew you would betray me!
No, it was down the street that the fucking bus fell on the guys. I'm talking about you, so you know, the other one in this group.
What?
No, you weren't there. You were somewhere else, and someone dropped a bus on some cops.
I plead the
literally sitting there, and a bus falls out of the sky and kills all the guys left.
Look, the pain's gonna increase because the iron mule coming out is able to lift the Chernobog without issue. Like, it lifts the Chernobog like the cargo bob would a Panto. And the
Chernobog, it was hilarious.
Physically the heaviest vehicle in the game, so I'm gonna be dropping a Chernobog on people's heads.
I wish you could. Oh, no, this is the spot. Actually, I was right out here, and then the last guys had a fucking thing laying on top of them.
I still think that the Iron Mule should be able to lift aircraft. That would be so.
Damage. Rattle them, boys.
Because the only two vehicle types in the game you can't use the up and atomizer if you get it stuck are helicopters and planes. But if you had a helicopter that could lift a plane, maybe make the Iron Mule start out
Make sure they're dead.
But once you take it in your hangar, you can make it a personal.
This is the guy right here.
But as a Pegasus, you can call it in, so that if your aircraft gets stuck,
I just touched his dick.
Pegasus with that, and go get that and lift your aircraft out of where it's stuck. I mean, it's not far-fetched from reality. There are literally, that's what those helicopters do in real life, right?
Bodies obstructed.
Daniels, your eyes were obstructed at birth.
Yeah. Wait, did that actually prevent it?
Yeah. Yep.
I am so sorry.
Daniels, you're like me. Our kind will never prosper. We were forsaken at birth. Cursed with blurry and awful vision.
I wear fucking glasses.
Well, welcome to the club. Your kind, and our kind do not prosper.
The thing is, I'm the one with glasses. His eyes are literally fucking blind.
And I say your kind because, Moggy, you are an entirely different entity from this world. I don't even think this was supposed to be your universe. You just destroyed your universe and got banished here.
I just realized, if I went to a different world, I would be the bad guy completely, because I would just be like, okay, you wanted to fight me, now you work for me.
Well, just think about it. What good can you do with the power of invisibility? That power is designed to do bad things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, the list. Perv. Weird shit. Secret murders. What good could you do? Fucking secretly help old ladies across the street? Good luck giving them a heart attack when their bag starts floating across from them.
I mean, become an assassin.
Holy hell! You made it all the way up.
You know, how fucking terrifying would it be You're just sitting there, and then a dude in front of you just gets fucking stabbed in the back.
Meet the spy. Dun, dun,
But you see, but if someone was smart, but think about it, if someone was smart with invisibility, they wouldn't just straight out murder the person, they would move the person in a way it looks like suicide, like maybe lift their arm and make them drag a knife across their throat. There was a movie that did that. So that way it looks self. At the end, she takes the invisible suit and she makes him drag a knife across his neck. Which, yeah, it would work.
That dude literally went all out with that. No witnesses.
And I'm just saying, the Invisible Man was so dumb with how he was so dedicated to that lady. Nothing on that actress, but that is not the level of woman that you would do all that for. I think it's the actress that plays in a show called The Bridesmaid.
There's a new movie that was made by the people that made The Invisible Man called The Werewolf or something.
That sounds like it could be interesting.
I've seen the commercials and it looks pretty cool.
I want to see movies about things that were never meant to be horror movies turned into horror movies. Because that's what makes it scary.
How about the unicorn?
Literally think about it. It's the reason why Sonic.exe is so scary, like any creepypastas with cartoon characters, because you see those characters as lovable and parts of your happiest parts of your life, and now seeing them in a horror format kind of adds to it. To the
Minecraft, there's a lot of creepypastas about that.
Yeah, Enderman.
Yeah.
Creepers. They're perfect for horror movies. The Enderman's ability to teleport and the creepers lurking. Though I have a theory with creepers. And it comes from the fact that their face always looks sad. What I think is they're secretly friendly. But when they get in close to you, they just get so excited that they spontaneously combust.
That's depressing.
And also, piglins look like anime girls wearing hats.
Yeah, I cannot unsee that. I cannot unsee that. I saw it. I cannot unsee it.
I just wanted to remind you of it. It's like the
No, why? Oh, I found an action figure.
It's the thing you did, Daniels. Quickity clackety. Your breathing is now a manual activity. It reminds me of the game Manual Samuel, where you had to literally control every part of that guy. His breathing, his blinking. It was funny.
What game?
It's a game called Manual Samuel or something.
I cast extremely slow internet.
Through all the
I already have it.
Through all the lag spikes, all the desync, and all the slow internet, I alone am the disconnected one.
I cast check engine light.
No, I always imagine it as everyone laughs at their friend that always plays with bad internet until they get good internet. Like, imagine the fear of the friend that plays well in games while on the worst internet known to man, finally getting internet, good internet. If they're good with the game on the bad internet, getting good internet would literally push them to deity level. That would be like seeing a Chinese username in a video game. You see that and you panic.
How's things, friend?
He has ascended.
It goes both ways. When your friend that's still good at playing games with stick drift constantly finally gets a new controller.
Oh, you don't. I understand how that is because I fucking had stick drift.
I'm always doing
and
it.
I changed how I played for a while. I still naturally sometimes try to fight against the stick drift I used to have.
I've learned sometimes smacking the joystick helps fix it temporarily.
No, yeah, I agree. Also, when your controller starts freaking out, just turn it on and off. It works.
Alright, well, my grandpa is in the hospital currently. And I need to fix him, so, like, I'm gonna go try that with his life support. I'm gonna go turn it off and put it back on again.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night. Yep. You know, unlike you fuckers, I got classes tomorrow. Yep. End the stream. Oops, sorry thing.